Can Danny Padilla, the giant killer, overcome the giant himself, the Austrian oak, Arnold Schwarzenegger? Well, it looks like he's outmuscling, maybe even outsizing Arnold in this comparison. But of course, you have to remember, Danny Padilla, the man, is 1 foot shorter than Arnold Schwarzenegger. So, Arnold is definitely going to be dwarfing the likes of Danny Padilla in this matchup. Of course, Arnold looks like he's about 1.5 feet taller in this one here. But anyway, enough with this foolishness. Little bit of history, little bit of background to what the versions, to what years we're going to use for these two dudes, because it is important. 1980 for Arnold. He competed up until 1975, and he retired, seemingly returned, surprised all of the rest of the field in 1980. And he took the title, a lot of controversy in there. I mean, there was Mike Menzer, Frank Zane, other guys, Boyarko, would have been more suitable to winning this event. But of course, controversy strikes. Arnold is the 1980 Mr. Olympia champion. That year also, Danny Padilla was there. You can see him. But you know what? That was a bad version of Danny. Definitely nowhere near as good as 1 year later. And that's the version we're going to use for Danny. Now, what happened in 1981? Same thing that happened the year before, only it was Franco Columbu. He's seen that Arnold Schwarzenegger won the title, so Franco comes out of retirement, and he wins another Olympia title. And those two dudes, along with Jay Cutler, the only three men in history to, win the title, not win it. Somebody else won it, and then they came back and won it. But anyway, enough with the history lesson. We like our history lessons here. And Danny Padilla that year, he placed 5th. And a lot of people said that he should have won the Olympia. So it is definitely worth to do a comparison between the 1981 Danny Padilla and the 1980 Arnold Schwarzenegger. Come on, get to the chopper. And of course, not only is it worth doing, I am obligated under contract, verbal contract, I guess. I promised you guys. This is a U-Pick 2 Tuesday video. I know it's Wednesday. I don't really like this picture of Arnold. It's blurry, doesn't even show the complete arm. Get a closer up shot. There we go. Of course, it's hard to size when you don't have the rest of the body. Danny is a lot shorter than Arnold. Keep that in mind, guys. Arnold's wheels very undersized here in 1980. Gotta be respectful towards the oak. Without Austrian oak, I mean, bodybuilding probably wouldn't be as big as it is now. Of course, there's no telling where it would have went if he didn't come back out of retirement in 1980. Danny Padilla, guys, his conditioning, the musculature, and those wheels, I'd almost give him a victory. You gotta keep in mind, though, Arnold is a giant. Here's the next shot, the front lat spread, and the first thing that sticks out in my mind, or my eyes, is the lack of muscularity in those wheels of Arnold. I will be honest, though. To be honest with you, Schwarzenegger, he is doing a back shot here. So he's not really flexing his quads. Is it fair? Was it fair that Arnold had this, all rigged with his friends to be judges and all that? Well, probably not. Probably not. This is just a fun one, guys. This is definitely just a fun one. Side chest development. Now, it would be sacrilege to give Arnold a loss in this shot. The little man Danny is more impressive, if you ask me. Calves included. Quads. Much better legs altogether. The wheels. Arnold's got good arms. Danny Padilla has incredible arms. Delts, biceps, triceps, the whole package. And his chest? Oh, Arnold's chest was not as thick as it usually was. Anyway. Next side shot. Side tricep. Arnold. Side tricep. No, not this. I said side tricep. Alright, well, we're going to go with this one. He won't hit a side tricep. And it does look good. It does display the tricep. I guess you could use this as a side tricep. But at the end of the day, should he not be penalized for hitting the side tricep such as this? I don't know. It's a mantis pose position, and I do like the mantis pose position. But we probably should reward Danny Padilla for hitting this to spec. Let's see who has the better back development. Now, right away, I can tell you who has the better back. Danny Padilla. His lat insertions are thicker, his traps are bigger, his V-taper is better, more prominent. I can see glutes, he's much better conditioned. For the size of him, he has better calves as well. Arms on the little guy. Now, if it wasn't for the size, if Danny Padilla was, 6'2", he would be much better than Arnold. Look at the depth in those lats. Arnold's pretty good back. But the simple fact of the matter is, he is a foot shorter than Arnold. So size does matter in a way. Here's the abs and thigh shot. And the reason why I say, this is just a fun one, guys. Not to be taken too seriously. Because the footage, are old black and white pictures for Padilla. And for the most part, Arnold's pictures like this abs and thigh shot, it's from the side. So you really have to have clearer pictures, and all of the angles have to be all the same. So at the end of the day, it is just for fun. But you can really gauge that Danny was peeled out of his mind. And anybody that was there, claims in 1981 that Danny was just ripped to shreds soon. Of course, anybody that was there in 1980 claims that Arnold was not in the condition of the other guys. So at the end of the day, I would wager to say that technically, Danny Padilla probably is a better bodybuilder. But Arnold Schwarzenegger, make no mistake about it, if Danny Padilla had came in the condition that he was in 1981 to the 1980 event, he might have placed higher, might even have got 5th again. But he would not have beat Arnold, because Arnold was beating the Mike Menzers, who arguably defeated him. So, what I'm sure saying is Arnold had the political edge. He would have won. I would have voted for Danny if he had had this version against Arnold. Back looks thicker again, like I said, guys. Arnold has a nice big wide display, nice framework, but Danny's thicker, more conditioned in the wheels as well. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Arnold Schwarzenegger is the greatest of all time. This was not him at his best. This is Danny Padilla at his very best, so a little unfair to begin with. Hit thumbs up on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel. I love yous. Have a good one.